Hi, my name's Andrew Georgitsis. I'm the CEO of Cali VR Management and also Cali Crowd Investments. And today I want to take a look at our latest venture, which is Salle. Okay, and this is one of our newly single home family rental units that we're going to have out on the market for rental. So as you can see, one of the most important things we do is we invest in properties that are located here in Southern California, and we spend a lot of time vetting why we were choosing this particular property. One of the really beautiful things is we reject about 99% of the properties we look at. We only accept maybe 0.5%, and then from there we actually select the final one that we're actually going to purchase for rental and then put into our fleet of rentals. One of the things that really attracted me about this Salle property that you're going to see is if you take a look at the neighborhood, as we spin the camera around, you're going to take a look and you can see that we're on a cul-de-sac. Very quiet neighborhood, very, very quiet streets. It's a great family neighborhood. And that's predominantly who we would love to put into this property is a family. So for us, choosing this, we looked around and said, again, we love this property because of the neighborhood. Second, it is part of the community. The community here is called the Jackson community, and it does have a community pool, a community playground, a community park. And those items there are very, very attractive to families. They're within a short 5-minute walk from the home, so they're not difficult to get to. So now we walk into the community center, and you can see it's a very, very short little walk. And then you come down the little path area. And of course, when you get down here, you can see they got some doggy bags. You know, this is obviously an area for the pet area. And then as we come here into the community area, you get this beautiful area to lay out in the sun. You got a little bit of a picnic area up there with some barbecues if you want to do that. Of course, you can barbecue at home too, but if you want to do something with a family, a bigger family, all that kind of stuff. I love the play structure. It's shaded for the kids. You know, it's a great structure. And then, of course, you've got the pool jacuzzi area. To give you an idea of the pool jacuzzi area. So this is all for the community. This is all part of your homeowners. So you get a great jacuzzi and then a great pool, as you can see. And again, this is all part of the community for your use. Bathrooms, showers. So it's just a great part that you get for your homeowners' use. Anyways, let's go inside and take a look at the single home family, which is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. As you can see, this is our entrance and we're going to be going in. And one of the things we really liked about this home, obviously, is the wood floors. You can see that it has a very beautiful entrance on the wood floors with all the different molding. Okay, carpets are in great condition, right? Really fresh, great condition carpets. Nice little storage closet right over here as you come in. And then when you enter into the main part of the house, you can see that there is a very nice fireplace and living area that opens up to the dining area and the kitchen. So it makes for a really great open living area. I also really like the counters, double stove, fresh counters. As you can see, dishwasher, great appliances, and then of course the refrigerator with the water filter and water dispensing, ice dispensing, and all that good stuff. So it's got some great features in the kitchen. And as you can see, from the kitchen it opens back over to the living space. That was something that was really attractive. I do like that the rooms have fans throughout, and then it opens out to the back area. Now, what I like about the back area, something that I really liked about the back area, is a nice sliding, you know, you have the, as you can see, very nice area. But as you go into the back area, it's a great backyard to be relaxing in. One of the things that I want you guys to know is that the sun rises in that area right there. And it comes right over the top of you, as you can see, and it sets right over there. So you're going to have, from this backyard, you're going to have sunsets and sunrises every single day. And that was something that was really attractive to me. I love the backyard with a little barbecue area. It's got a pizza oven and fire, like all built-in barbecue, built-in fire pit, beautiful place to relax and enjoy. And then there's also some other features I really liked if you're interested with the kids or with your family or somebody growing veggies and doing various, potted tomatoes and sort of outdoor gardening. I really like that. So I think it's got a really great backyard that's very, very low to no maintenance. As you can see, no maintenance here. We've got some beautiful red peppers there, as you can see. We've got some fruit trees where they'll bear fruit for you. And you can see, a lemon tree over there. This here is your air conditioning unit. It's in very, very good shape. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's in great shape. We've had it tested and everything's functioning 100%. And then this gives you an idea of the side yard. So this particular property has got very little to zero maintenance in the backyard and very little to zero maintenance in the front yard. And that's a very attractive feature to a renter. But also, of course, if you did want to have a little bit of stuff, a little bit of veggies and fruit and stuff like that, you could certainly use the area accordingly. It's going to be a very nice little shaded area right here, and you can certainly hang some beautiful outdoor LED lighting, and you can create just a beautiful environment, your tiki torches and so forth, and you've got the palms all over. And I do love that nobody's back here. Nobody lives back here, so you're going to have your privacy back here. It's a really beautiful property that way. Okay, now I want to head in and I want to take a look at some of the other things that we have. We've got one of the bathrooms. I do apologize, there's no electricity right now. And we do have the washer dryer and laundry room. It's a full-size laundry room with washer dryer. Let's take a quick look at the garage. You can see it's a double garage, which is nice. And of course, there's a little bit of, there's the paints for the different rooms, so that if you need to paint the room or you want to do some color schemes and match little patches or whatever, you can. But the house is immaculate, it's not a problem. Some nice storage up here. It is an electric garage door, so you will have a remote to do all your things there. There's a sprinkler system right over there that you can plug in and set if you want to. But in all honesty, it's a very low maintenance. As you can see, there is no maintenance in this yard at all. That's the neighbor's property right there, so that's not yours. There's no maintenance there, there's no maintenance there, there's no front yard, so it's not going to require very much, or if at all, watering at all. As you can see, we're heading upstairs, and this has got some great carpet through the staircase and upstairs. So we do have the energy efficient thermostat. And one of the nice parts of this home too is you do have a heat extraction. So there is a big giant fan that sucks all the heat out of the home. Okay, so that's really great around here in Marietta in the summer when you don't have to use the air conditioner, you can just suck the heat out. This is the master bedroom. What I really like about the master bedroom is, of course, it's big, bright, and you can enjoy the sunrises and the sunsets. Of course, window coverings are up to you. We have blinds installed, but you basically can choose if you want window coverings or not. And then, of course, we have fans throughout. So the fans are very nice. This does have an ensuite bathroom, and it has a dual walk-in closet. So here's one of the walk-in closets. And then here is your ensuite bathroom. You can see it's in, besides great shape, it's just a beautiful, beautiful bathroom to enjoy and relax. You can just picture yourself sitting in the tub, enjoying a sunset and a glass of wine. It's fantastic. And then, of course, here's the other walk-in closet. Okay, and a built-in safe as well with a key. So that'll be your safe to keep your belongings. And there you go. So it's in great, great shape. And this gives you, if we turn around and we come back, gives you a view from back here of the double sink bathrooms. Okay, and the two walk-in closets and your bathroom area. Now, we're going to go into, that's the master bedroom. We're going to go into one of the bedrooms upstairs. Again, same fan system. Again, very much a necessity here in Southern California. And of course, this particular room has got your closet, okay, which is one of the smallest closets in the whole house. But you do have a closet. It's not teeny, but all the other rooms have got walk-in closets. It's kind of crazy. Okay, and that gives you an idea of room number 2. Okay, this is your bathroom. It's a Jack and Jill bathroom, so you're getting double sink. Okay, and then your shower. Okay, give you an idea. If we had electricity, I'd have all the lights on, of course. This is room number 3, and what I like about room number 3, again, you got the same fan structures, you got the same everything, but room number 3 does have a walk-in closet, and that's a very nice size closet for somebody, for sure. And these are big, spacious rooms. The house definitely features some big, spacious rooms. There's no doubt about that. Okay. As we come to room number 4, again we see a big, spacious room, and again we have a walk-in closet. Another great feature. So you basically have 4 walk-in closets, 2 in the master, 1 in each of these rooms, so that's 4 total. And then of course the third room or the other room has a decent sized closet, not a walk-in. But this gives you an idea of this room. In this room you will be catching sunrises, which would be really nice. There is an upstairs closet right over here. Gives you all the pictures of that. Okay, and that pretty much gives you the full feeling of what the upstairs is here. So there's no downstairs bedrooms in this house. Okay, let's have a quick discussion about the financials on the property. In this area, rentals are going for right around $3,300 to $3,500 for a home of this size. And one of the advantages of this particular home is that we do have solar on the home, and it's a PPA, which basically means it's a fixed purchase of the electricity on a monthly basis of right around $160 a month. Now, if you know anything about the Marietta area, you know that in the summer, your electricity bills can be well in excess of $400 or $500, and in the winter, well over $150 to $200 in the heating. So to have solar and have that ability to pay a fixed electrical price of $160 a month is a massive bonus to the renters. Now, with that being said, of course, it is still net metering, which means if you go over the usage of what that solar generates, you are responsible as a renter for the excess amount of solar. But if you don't go over, you can count on very low electricity bills. And in this area, it's normally about a quarter savings. So if you're paying $150 now, you'd be normally paying what they would think of as $600, $400 or $500 if you're conservative. So it's a great savings there. We do have a very, very, very low trash can collection, and that's about $80 every 2 months. That's $40 a month for your trash collection. Of course, the water bill, being that this property is a very, very low maintenance, as you can see, it's extremely low maintenance. There's not going to be a big water bill other than your laundry and what you're using for showers and things like that. You don't have big yards to maintain over here. And again, something we look for in these properties to ensure that we have a very low monthly water bill and fixed overhead, so to speak. And then, of course, we've got the HOA. And the HOA, as you know, is about $120 a month. And you can see from the amenities that you get, which is the sauna, the spa, the pool, the kids' playground, the park area, the RV storage, and all that for $120 is really scot-free. So that pretty much sums up the financials on this property. Well, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you got a good feel of this home and of this investment project called the Salle. And we look forward to chatting. Thanks very much.